In a small dusty town named Kandu, lived a boy named Rohan. He was only 14, but his eyes held big dreams. His family was poor, his father was a farmer, and his mother worked as a cleaner. They could barely afford 2 meals a day, and Jalil wore the same torn slippers every day to school. But Rohan had a dream, not just any dream. He wanted to open a bakery chain with shops full of fresh, warm bread in every street of his country. Everyone laughed at him. "Bread? You can't even afford a proper meal," they teased. But Rohan didn't give up. He used to stand outside a bakery in the next town and just watch. The smell of fresh loaves made his stomach growl, but his mind stayed focused. He watched how the baker mixed flour, how he kneaded the dough, and how customers smiled when they got warm bread. One day, Rohan had a brilliant idea. He borrowed 50 rupees from his mother and walked 5 kilometers to the next town. There, he bought 3 loaves of bread, fresh, soft, and delicious. Then he came back to Kandu and sold them for a small profit. The next day, he did it again. And again. And again. Soon, people in Kandu started waiting for Rohan. "Where's the bread boy?" they'd ask in the morning. After 3 months, Rohan saved enough money to buy his own small oven. He didn't need to walk to the next town anymore. He started baking in his own little kitchen, using what he had learned from watching the baker. Within a year, he opened his first bakery, calling it Rohan's Fresh Bites. Then came the second shop, and then the third. His dream was no longer a joke, it was real. By the age of 22, Rohan owned 15 bakeries in different towns. People called him the Bread King. He built a big house for his parents, hired workers from poor families, and never forgot how it all began with just a boy, 50 rupees, and a loaf of bread. Moral of the story: big dreams don't need big money, only courage, hard work, and never giving up.
Poor, meaning having little or no money. Example: Jalil came from a poor family but had big dreams. To dream, meaning a strong hope or wish to achieve something. Example: Jalil had a dream to open his own bakery chain. 3. Bakery, meaning a place where bread, cakes, and pastries are made or sold. Example: he watched how the bakery made fresh loaves every day. 4. Borrow, meaning to take something for a short time and give it back later. Example: Jalil borrowed 50 rupees from his mother. 5. Profit, meaning the money you make after selling something. Example: he sold the bread with a small profit. 6. Loaf, plural, loaves, meaning a whole piece of bread. Example: Jalil bought 3 fresh loaves of bread. 7. Oven, meaning a kitchen machine used to bake or cook food. Example: he saved money and bought a small oven to bake bread. 8. Success, meaning achieving your goal or dream. Example: Jalil's bakery was a big success in his town. 9. Hire, meaning to give someone a job. Example: Jalil hired poor villagers to work in his shops. 10. Courage, meaning the strength to face fear or challenges. Example: he had the courage to chase his dream despite being poor. 11. Chain, business chain, meaning many shops or businesses under one brand. Example: he opened a bakery chain in different towns. 12. Transformation, meaning a big and positive change. Example: Jalil's life was a true transformation from poor to rich. 13. Humble, meaning simple and not proud or fancy. Example: He started baking bread in his humble kitchen. 14. Never give up. Meaning, to not quit even when things are hard. Example, Jalil's success came because he would never give up. Meaning, being nice and helping others. Example, he shared bread with poor children out of kindness.